Good morning. Happy Sunday fun day, everyone. It's me, Crafting with Junior. How is everyone today? I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, having fun, relaxing as much as possible because Monday is almost here. I hate to say it, but yes, Monday's almost here. I'm really happy to be here. So today's surprise Sunday fun day craft is going to be crocheting. I started this project last night. It's taken me a while to understand. I mean, it's really not that hard to understand. It's taken me a while to read the pattern. I did find the pattern on YouTube, and then they had a link to the website. And I'm actually attempting my first one to make for my best friend. She said pink, so I found pink. And I'm really excited. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully I don't mess up. It's been a week. Yesterday, I had to call in for work because I ended up chipping my tooth in my sleep somehow. So I don't know how this happened, but I woke up and I don't know, like, if you guys ever ate something and like there's like teeny tiny little particles, like leftovers or whatever. That's kind of what it felt like in my mouth. And I was like, ew. So I went and I started going like this. I just went, what is that? And I saw this little white thing and I was like, ew, what is that? And yes, I do talk to myself. I do talk to myself, and I ended up, let's see. I ended up noticing I started bleeding really bad through the side of my mouth. And I was like, ew, that's what the taste is. So I go and I spit even more. And I'm just bleeding and now spitting out little white things. And I'm like, what is this? Did I eat something? Like, I was super nervous. So I noticed as I was brushing my teeth that I couldn't brush my right side of my mouth. And when that happened, I was like, oh my God, that hurts so bad. I go, what did I do to my tooth? I called the dentist and I was like, something's wrong with my tooth. I go, I don't know what happened. He's like, come on in. We'll get you situated and we'll go from there. And I was like, great, I'm on my way. So I went to the dentist immediately. And the first thing that he says is, hey, you chipped your tooth. You cracked it in half. Like, I don't know if you grind your teeth at night or what. And I was like, ew, no, that's not what I want to do. And he's like, let's go ahead. Let's fix this right away. We'll put a temporary crown on it, and then we'll get your real crown in 2 weeks. And I was like, okay. I have something to confess, you guys. Confession time. And we're only like 3 minutes into this. My dentist is really hot. He is gorgeous. And I was so nervous. I actually said, I go, you're so gorgeous. And he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, I just said that. I'm going to go ahead and die now. He is gorgeous. Oh my God. He is one hot cup of tea. Good morning, Miss Robin Babcock. How are you today, my darling? I am good. Look, Miss Robin, look what I got. I am so excited to show you guys this. This is my new little, look. Ooh. My own coffee mug of Winnie the Pooh. And it gets better. Look. It says, honey. I love my coffee cup. It's huge. Yes, I am drinking my coffee. I need my coffee today. Because let's talk about last night. Ooh. I love me a good glass of wine. And I got one yesterday for, I want to say, it was a cheap bottle. It was like 12 bottles. It was 12 bottles. Not 12 bottles. It was $12, and I was like, yeah, let's try this cheap bottle of wine. And I enjoyed it. It was super sweet. It was a cherry tart Moscato, and I was like, oh my god, this is just. I was about to say disgusting. It was amazing. It was not disgusting. It was delicious. Hello, Alexis Bowen. How are you, my darling? Crane's Creations. Hello. I am so happy to see you. I'm more happy to see you in my life. So yeah, I went and I got this bottle of wine, and I was like, let's drink. And I was in a Zoom meeting with some buddies of mine as we were crocheting, and I was just sipping away at my wine. Oh, hello. Good morning. How are you today? Do you want to make your appearance? Say good morning to everybody. Say good morning. Say good morning. This is Chaparra, everybody. Say good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. You're going to lay down so we can do this? We have a show to do. Yes, I know. You want kisses. Look, kisses. Kisses. When she wants kisses, she puts her head down. You want to lay down? Please. I got a crochet mom. That's part of my show. It's not Junior and his puppy show. You're adorable. I love you. Okay, well, Mom, you're sitting on top of the project, and that's one thing we cannot have. Okay, so she's there. So this is the puppy. You're gonna end up hitting the table, Mom. You need to stop. So what was I talking about? So I talked about the dentist. I talked about my tooth chipping, bleeding, had to call in for work yesterday because of it. And I was just bleeding. It was gross. It was really gross. Mama, you're hitting the table. Can you lay down? Lay down. Stay over there. I'm over here. So yeah, it was really bad yesterday. So after that, the most excruciating smell. Yes, I was in a Zoom meeting, and it was really nice. The pattern. Oh, Zoom meeting. That's what we're talking about. Okay, so I had my glass of wine. We already left. Okay, wine. Zoom meeting. Got it. Robin and Alexis, you guys are on this. Okay, so I decided to get this bottle of wine, and I was like, yeah, let's try it. It was super delicious. I loved it. It's by Oliver, and it's called shoot, it's in the refrigerator. But I had my wine glass is like the size of my cup. It's huge. It's the size of my cup, and it was a really big glass of wine. And so I was just sipping away. Finally, I was like, nope, let's just, let's really enjoy myself tonight. I put my wine here with the bottle, and I just poured all the way to where it was like that much left to the rim. So that's like half the bottle right there. When I saw that, it was a lot. So I kind of got frustrated at some things, and I was like, you know what? F it. I grabbed that glass of wine and I just started chugging. I chugged and chugged and chugged, and I just was chugging away at my wine. I was good until around 11 o'clock. Me and my husband, we got the late night munchies, and I was like, okay, the last time we ate was like 3 o'clock this afternoon. I go, so I need to eat because I'm still, hungry since 3, and it's 11, and we didn't have dinner. We had, what's lunch and dinner? Blinner or Linner? I think it's called Linner. So we had that, and we still had leftovers. So when you take leftovers home, you think that it's still a lot. But when you get home and you're hungry again, it's like this much. I don't understand. So we're like, let's go get something. We're going to go to McDonald's. And I'm like, ugh, I really don't want McDonald's. So let me explain this. I hate Taco Bell. I hate Taco Bell. I was craving Taco Bell. And he goes, "Are you serious? You're craving Taco Bell?" I go, "Listen, I know you like Taco Bell, so I'm going to give you this one time to ask me if we want to go to Taco Bell." He goes, "Are you serious?" And I go, "I'm being drop dead serious. You get to choose. Do you want Taco Bell? Yes or no?" Before I change my mind and say, "Ew, that's disgusting." He goes, "We're going to Taco Bell." So we went to Taco Bell. We got something small, like just 2 tacos or whatever. And I step outside. Kaboom! Me chugging that half bottle of wine from the glass. Literally, I was buzzed. And I was like, "Oh my God, cold air. This is terrible. This is just terrible." I came home. I took a shower, brushed my teeth. I was perfectly fine. Next thing I know, I'm really relaxed. I lay in bed next to the love of my life, and he is, how can I put this? He's into his video game. I'm watching Judge Judy at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was just laughing at Judge Judy, like the her insults. I just love her. I've always loved her since I was little. And I literally thought that, I'm going to be fine the next day. I'm not going to be. I woke up, you guys, hung over. So I am kind of hungover. I'm just like, wine mixed into my body. I'm a little dried out. Yeah, that is a lot of wine. Hi, Brian. Brian's Diamond Painting Elliott. Yes, like I said, it was a lot of wine. Because usually, I'm not going to lie, usually I can have a glass. But since my glass was usually bigger and usually I use the small ones, yeah, that took about half the bottle of wine. So I was speechless myself. And then last night, I had the most weirdest dream. Let's get into that topic. I had the most weirdest dream, and it was I got shot in the back. But when I woke up, I was in pain. So, like, in my dream, I was being chased by people, but this person shot me in my back. Oh my God, I was Selena for like 2.5 seconds. I love Selena. But yeah, I was shot in the back, and like it was directly like in the middle of my back, and it hurt so bad. And I felt the pain, I felt the burning, and I like arched my back and I screamed in real life. And I guess Anthony went and was like, "Babe, are you okay? Are you okay?" I go, "No, ow, ow." And he goes, "It's just a dream. It's just a dream. Like it is not a drunk dream. I was not drunk in my sleep." Okay, maybe I was. I wasn't drunk though. I was still good. Like I was sober by then. And I was like, "Oh my God, ow, I got shot." And he goes, "Who shot you?" I go, "I don't know." Like I was just screaming. He goes, "It's okay. It's just a dream. It's just a dream." And I was like, "Okay." I went back to sleep. I was drooling so much. And usually when I'm really, really tired and I need to relax, I need to just let everything go. I drool in my sleep, and it's so gross. I hate drool. Drool is disgusting. We got to count stitches again, y'all. So we have row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Yo. 1, 2, 3. I need to make sure I don't mess this up. Because there's the chain. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. This is 7. Okay, good. So now I'm on row 8. So good. I have my counter, but last night trying to drink and So now we're on row 8. Um, with that being said, like oh my God, like it was a nightmare. So the next thing I end up doing is I go back to sleep. I drool even more. Like excuse me, I caught myself last night. Mommy, stop it. Oh my God, you guys. Okay. I caught myself last night a lot of the time drooling in my sleep. And I'm like, ew, this is so gross. And I was just like, wipe my mouth, continue on with my sleeping. And how can we put this? I end up having another dream. Here's where things get weird. Like, if anybody can help me out with this, like transfiguration, but in my sleep. Meaning, last night I had a dream that me and Mr. Mubu, like, we had a house. Like, obviously, we have our house now, but this one was a little bit different. And I guess we had a son, and he was very well behaved. But one of his friends that he barely even met in school was like, I'm going to sneak in. And we heard laughing and giggling. And this, remind you, this is a dream. So in my dream, let's just get to the main points. In my dream, there was a house that we were living in. We had a son. Don't remember what this little boy looks like, but he was adorable. Like, that's all I can say. He was really adorable. You need to leave her alone. Just because I said leave her alone does not mean come over here. Your needle went up your butt. Do you mind? This is why you don't crochet with dogs. They end up sitting on anything, and it just went up her ass. Okay, so going back to what I was saying. So the main point is that we had a son, and he ended up going, like, he had a friend, and this friend was like staying in our house because he didn't want to go home. And I'm like, no, you need to go home. Like, where do you live? Who are you? This kid turned into a dog. And not just any dog, like, not like this. Like this really big, fat English bulldog. And I was like, dude, you were skinny a minute ago. And now you're a big, ginormous, chubby dog. And when I found the dog / little boy, he ended up going into another bed, like underneath the bed in between the closet. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I don't know what I was on, but I was on something to where I was dreaming about this little boy. And I remember him biting my arm. And I'm like, ow! So I had to figure out, like, I've been watching like Canine, whatever, like Save Animals or whatever. Or what is it called? Animal Police? Yeah, something like that. So where like they grab like a rope or the leash where they just like clip it on so that the hole can go over the dog's head and then they can just tie it real tight. Okay, that's what I did as a little boy / dog in my dream. It was one hell of a dream. That's all I gotta say. That is my dream. I was dreaming about the most weirdest things. The most weirdest things. She's even looking at me like, what are you talking about? Good job. So yeah, like last night was weird drunken dreams compared apparently to Alexis. I was like, I don't know what's going on. But it was definitely a night to remember. And then let's see. Trying to make sure I tell you guys all my good stories. I really hope I'm not messing this up because it's starting to look a little wonky. I think wonky is kind of the perfect word for this. It's supposed to be like this. right? I think so. Okay. I'm sorry. Like, it just happened. And then I freaked out by waking up because I was like, transfiguration. Why am I dreaming about transfiguration? Do I need to turn myself into a butterfly? Like, since we're all here together and we're all friends, let's try to look that up. Transfiguration in your dream. Like, let's see what we can find out. Transfiguration in my dreams. Well, come on, Alexis, get to it. Um, Transfiguration kind of leads to like the Bible. So I don't know. If you can help me out, that'd be great. I'm dreaming about a little boy turning into a dog. And for some odd reason, I really want to do like, have you guys ever watched The Bug's Life? The Disney movie Bug's Life? And there's that fat caterpillar. And at the end of the movie, he goes, I'm a beautiful little butterfly. That's the way I feel sometimes. I'm a beautiful little butterfly. I've been getting mad. So for Christmas, Anthony bought me a Winnie the Pooh necklace. So apparently I have a fat neck to where I can't, the chain is too small. And I'm over here like, and I'm trying to like latch it on. But then I'm like wondering like if I'm wearing it, like if I bend down or, you know, I choke on a shish kebab or something, like, is it going to break? I got to get a different chain. Well, come on, Alexis. We gotta get to this dream transfiguration. Foretell my future. I'm not gonna lie, Alexis. Like, I adore you so much. I literally think, like, for some odd reason, whenever I picture you coming out of like a closet full of like beads. Like, you know how like the beads used to sit in like the doorways. Okay, I picture you like that. Like, okay, you remember the movie Ghost, right? With Whoopi Goldberg. Okay, I picture you like that. I have no idea why with that face, with your gorgeous face, but like with your clothing just big. And I still have the necklace you sent me. Oh, how adorable. I'm glad, Alexis, Robin. Sorry, I kept looking at Alexis. I'm not drunk. We're not drunk. No, no, no. There's no alcohol here. You're cute. Okay, so let's talk about this. The pattern that I'm doing is the hooded scarf. So I don't know if you ever like went to like stores or gas stations where they have like those little animal hats and then it turns into a scarf and you put your hands inside the, what's it called? Inside the scarf where you can put your hands in. She's really liking my hands. And she's um that's what I'm making for my best friend. Ew. Do you know where your tongue has been? You cannot lay on my project. I am trying to crochet. Can't you see it's Sunday fun day? So she's just gonna ignore you while she lays on top of the project. Now, if I can do this peacefully, she'll lay down and she'll stay laying down. Okay. Shh. No, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. No, lay down. Lay down. Shh. Is your dog a Staffordshire Bull Terrier? She looks a lot like my dog, Angus. I have to send you a picture later. I don't know what type of dog she is. So there was once upon a time where my mom found a dog, and my mom like took in this dog. We don't know what type of dog she is. We think she was part Chihuahua or something, but she's like a little bit bigger to be a Chihuahua. And then one time her mama went out to go to the bathroom, and there was another dog in the yard, and they had sex. They had sex. And then she popped out. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is what she looks like. She's just a mix of something. I haven't gotten a test yet. This is not long. This is like no longer crafting with Junior. It's the dog who's a pain in my butt. Hold it. Lay down. I have to crochet. No, that's tough titty. Okay. Maybe a couple of sons in a new, bigger house with more pets. That is off the top of my head. Yeah, I don't even have one kid. This is my kid. So you're telling me I'm about to have more dogs. Is what you're trying to say. Alexis, I have 4 dogs, okay? Let's talk real quick. I have 4 dogs who are a big pain in my butts. You got one who is Miss High Maintenance, which is a little rat. Then you have the other one who is morbidly obese because she feels like food controls her life. Then you have the old one who is like, a girl, don't talk to me, don't look at me, I ain't trying to be with you today. You got that one. And then you got this one who's like, give me all the attention in the world because that's all I'm going to need. Hi, Mama. Yes. Oh, Mom. Okay. So, this is my first time reading a pattern. Like I said, this pattern is on YouTube, but like she goes way too fast. Like she only gives like the description of like, oh, hey, this is what you need to do. But she doesn't like go step by step with you. It's just chain 237. Next, do back loop stitches. Then do the mosaic stitch, which is chain 1 into the empty space, chain 1, single crochet into empty space, chain 1, single crochet into the empty space. And then when you get to the other side, you want to do, you want to do your 17 stitches of back loop stitch only. And then that's all she does. And then she's like, okay, let me show you how I'm going to fasten this off. I'm like, girl, like the whole project's done within like 2 minutes? Nah. Like, I'm taking a wild guess. Like it's the pattern that she made for the video is mostly for beginner, advanced, where they can like whip that stuff up within like a few minutes. So I'm going based off of the pattern, not based off of what she's doing on YouTube, because like I said, that thing was a headache. You know, like I'm all about like stopping and pausing, but sometimes I want to watch my shows. Yeah, we're not gonna have kids. We're not gonna have kids, boo. The reason why I say we are not gonna have kids is because I am very, very needy. Needy is the word. Excuse me. Can you turn that down? I love you. That's simple. Okay. So going back to what I was saying. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have kids. I'm very high maintenance, like super high maintenance. Oh, well, thank you, goddaughter. I don't know your name, but thank you, goddaughter. So yeah, like how can I put this? Like, get off of there. Okay, see, like I said, she's my kid. Come here. Come here. You don't need to be over there on top of my furniture. Get over here. You're not a cat. Come here. Venga here. You can lay down. Yeah, we're not going to have kids. It's not going to happen. The reason why I say I'm not going to have kids is because I really do not like. I love kids, okay? I really do love kids. But I'm very high maintenance, and what I want is what I want. And so when I want yarn, I want yarn. I don't need. Her name is Moon. Oh, hi, Moon. Oh, your goddaughter. Got it. I'm very high maintenance. I want things for myself. So my mom made a very good topic, like brought up a very good point. She goes, because I told her, I go, Mom, I want a daughter. Like I want kids. And she like put the brakes right there and was like, no, you don't want kids. You like the idea of having kids, but you don't want kids. And I go, how can you say that? Like I do. I want a family. She goes, no, you don't. She goes, son, you like to buy yourself dye and paintings, right? I go, oh, I love it. Oh, but the baby needs diapers. It's okay. I have that pay as installments. Oh, but the baby got sick at the exact same time. I was like, oh. Well, we'll just wait until it goes on sale. Oh, but then guess what? You don't have time because you have to work. You have to clean. You have to feed her. You have to dress her. You have to keep her occupied. You have to entertain her. And I'm like, just by her saying that, I got exhausted. I did. I got exhausted. I was like, no, I want a kid. And she's like, yeah, but then guess what? She vomits on top of your dye painting. I go, and my instant response was that bitch. That's the only thing that came to my mind, like right then, like right at that second. And she's like, son. And I go, well, she didn't need to vomit on my diamond paint. She could have turned away. She goes, she's a baby. And I go, okay. So now you're blaming me because I didn't turn my baby away from my diamond painting. So she just vomited on my painting. She goes, see, this is why you don't want kids. I go, you know what? I don't want kids no more. Thanks a lot, Grandma. that is what happened. So that's why I guess I'm not gonna have kids. And plus, I'm very jealous. Like, I need my time with Mr. Moo. Like, when I want it, I want it. When I want my time, I don't see you with a baby. No. Yeah, see, people can't see me with kids. Robin, how did you send it to me, sweetie? Did you send it to me on the WhatsApp app or did you send it to me Messenger? Like, what's that? Because I haven't got nothing, honey. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can't see myself with kids. No, not going to happen. Totally not going to happen. I mean, it's the thought is nice, but then no. And plus, I love my sleep. So Mr. Move was going to have to be the one to get up. Anthony's got to get up and take care of the baby because I want to sleep. See, I'm needy. I'm very picky. It's not going to happen, you guys. Let's just cancel that out right now. It's not going to happen. Okay, so here's some topics while we enjoy a little coffee break. This week, I've thought about it. I want you guys to get to know me a little bit more. I want to express myself. So either we can start today. You did. Oh, you probably sent it to Unica, honey. I'm not on that page. It's best if you can send it to me on the WhatsApp app because I'm not on. Ow! Okay, so this lady cut my nails and filed them down because they're my real nails. And she did it nice and straight. So what's it called? The nails are like super pointy. Oh my god! Sometimes I forget and I like scratch the edge of my nose. Oh my god, that hurt. Um, let's start today. So I've been coming to the conclusion of I want people to get to know me a little bit more. Excuse me, coffee is making me digestive. That is so gross. I am so sorry. That turns into wolves. What is turning into wolves? Okay, I've also had dreams. Let's get into that topic real quick. I've also had dreams where I'm in the mountains and you can see all the wildlife, like elk, deer, um, uh, elk, deer, bears, mountain lions, um, eagles. Like they're all around me, like in a circle. And like they're all about to attack me. And it's the most creepiest thing ever. Um, let's see. Okay, so there's this thing that I've been looking at, and I'm totally down to do this. It's 100 questions to ask myself. And if you guys ever have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. So for the next, because I'm going to be here until about, I want to say 11:15 is when I will be here. So for the next, let's say 45 minutes, if you guys have any questions, put them inside the box. Even if you know it and you guys want to get to know me, go ahead and put them in the live chat. So it's going to be 100 questions plus whatever you guys ask me. And I'm going to do this as a whip and chat later on this week. So the first question is, am I where I want to be? Yes, I think I am. And no. I'm content where I'm at, meaning I have a home, I have a roof over my head, I have a place where my dogs can lay, and I'm comfortable. Do I want a bigger house? Do I want things like that? Yeah, definitely. Um, definitely. I mean, who doesn't? You know, some people always want to go bigger or go home. But for myself, I'm I'm comfortable. I'm really happy. I have a man who loves me. I have connections with my family. I have friends, and I've made more friends and more. I've also made acquaintances in the past year with social distancing and stuff like that, and going to Zoom meetings with some people. It's been really nice because I've met a lot of people, and some people are part of the LGBT community. Some people are straight, but they're allies. Like it's just, I've met a really big group of people, and sometimes I reach out to them, and it's really nice. Alexis is asking first date. Are you asking about mine and Mr. Mubu's first date? If so, let me say yes. While I answer question number 2. Question number 2. What am I really scared of? Dolls. I am scared of dolls, and I'm scared of being alone. I would have to say when I was living in Texas by myself, that was really kind of an eye opener, knowing that I'm alone, and it scared me to a certain limit. But I am terrified of dolls. I have a phobia of dolls. Like I'm not scared of Barbie, I'm scared of baby dolls, and I'm terrified of them. Like I my niece's birthday was in December, and I was like, you know what? I want to be that badass uncle that goes to that goes to the store and gets her like her first baby doll or whatever. And as I was there, I started hyperventilating and I saw like the whole aisle was left and right side full of baby dolls. And I just started shaking. I was like, I can do this, I can do this. And as I was backing up, like trying to make sure I have enough space between what I'm seeing on this side, there was a doll right here and I bumped into it and it goes, Mama. And I go, oh my God. And I bolted out of the store. I literally started shaking, crying. I am terrified of baby dolls. They're just the most creepiest thing. Like dolls, porcelain dolls, I do not like them. But what's weird is I'm not scared of nutcrackers. Okay. Alexis wants to know my first date. My first date with Mr. Moo Boo. He was in Colorado Springs. Excuse me. He was in Colorado Springs, and we agreed to meet up. He would come up here, and we would go have pizza at a bar and just get to know each other. I didn't want nothing too fancy or anything like that. But what we did do is we went to the bar, we had pizza, and he did not look at me the whole time. He literally kept his head down most of the whole conversation. And when I asked him about it, he said he didn't realize it, but he was so nervous that this sounds so cheesy. He said he was so nervous that I was too beautiful. And when he would look into my eyes, he would get butterflies. So he had to look away and look down. Girl, please. The pizza was burnt. And we didn't like it. I thought it was okay, but yeah, we didn't like it. But it was nice. It was just real nice to get to talk to. It was really nice to just talk to him, get to know him, and then since that day, I didn't want to be away from him. Oh, the first kiss? Oh, good girl. It happened that night. Yes, I kissed him that night, and I kid you not, when they say sparks fly, I never knew what it meant, but literally sparks flew. And I'm gonna have to close my eyes for this because it's the only way I can explain this. I told him goodnight. He was by his car and he gave me a hug. And when I looked up at him, he kissed me, but it was the lowest romantic kiss I ever felt. And for that brief moment, like, time froze. It was really nice. How did you guys meet? Okay, so we went, so I was working in Colorado Springs. I was there for training. And at that time I was using this gay dating app called Grindr. It's for gay men. And I really wasn't looking for what it's intentionally used for, which is sexual hookups. I was there for one because I was in Colorado Springs alone. And right behind my hotel was a movie theater. And I was like, ooh, I want to go see a movie. So I was messaging guys like, hey, what's up? Just like that. But when I saw his picture, I was like, oh my God. One, you're really cute. And I'm here for training at work. And I'm have some free time tonight. I was wondering if you want to go to a movie tonight. Please let me know. His answer was like this. No. I go, come again? He didn't answer me. Nothing. It was just straight up no. And I was like, you bitch. That's the way our first date went. Of me wanting to meet up with him. So then when we did start dating and we already met each other, I brought it up. I go, do you remember someone asking you to the movies I go, and you straight up said no? And he goes, I don't remember, but are you sure it was me? And I go, this is the picture you had on your page. And he goes, I am so sorry. I go, um, no, it's fine. And like, we really don't bring it up, but the fact that he apologized after meeting me the second time and after we started dating, like he was so much happier. Like he said, he goes, I'm so happy that I did come down to meet you. Have I ever seen a ghost? I want to say yes. Um, I think before my innocence was taken away. So meaning as a kid, I do remember seeing ghosts. When my uncle passed away, I remember him like leaned up against his casket. And I was just like, there's my uncle. Like I didn't know what was going on. Um, as an adult, I feel that I can feel ghosts. I can't see them, but I can feel their presence. There's one, I call him Paul. My mom calls him Fred. And this ghost has been with us ever since like we were like 13, 14 years old. And he's been with us for a long time. Um, I can still hear him to this day. He rocks upstairs. He's always upstairs. Like if we have a second level, he's upstairs. If we have a one level house, he's in my mom's room. But he is really nice. There's times where he does scare me. Because I feel like he's sometimes angry. But I can feel his presence. He's very nice most of the time. He doesn't hurt us. He's a very nice guy. Um, I do feel the presence of Anthony's mom. She's here. She stands by his bed. She sometimes sits at my makeup chair, and I can totally see why. Uh, because she loved makeup. So I feel like she's there playing with her makeup or playing with my makeup, like, ooh, I like your makeup. So I do picture Anthony's mom. And plus, it's always on his side of the bed. So my makeup area is on his side of the bed, and her picture is on his side of the bed next to the cross. So, yeah, there's a couple of ghosts I've seen. Movies that make you cry. Benjamin Button. Benjamin Button is one of the most movies that makes me cry. I can cry my eyes out to that movie just because imagine going through life and just that. I can't get into that because I'll start crying. But that's one that makes me cry. The Notebook, just because the love of your life can forget you. And I told Anthony that one time, I go, baby, what happens if I get Alzheimer's? And he goes, does your family have a history of Alzheimer's? I go, no, but what if I do? And he goes, then I will do everything in my power every single day to remind you that I love you and that you love me and that we've had a very long, amazing life together. And I go, okay. Still to this day, I know everybody's like, oh, how cliche, the Titanic. Because there's little like Easter eggs in there that you really don't realize. It's kind of based off of true stories of what they've found from the Titanic. And there's an older couple that were high class, and they were an old couple, and you can see them dining. And as the ship was sinking, they were laying in the bed together, holding on to each other as the water was rising. And I'm like, oh my God, that would so be me and Anthony. My favorite book. I have a lot of favorite books. Let's go through categories then. My favorite gay book would probably be the ones that I read in high school, which helped me come out. I want to say it was Rainbow. It's the three books: Rainbow High, Rainbow Road, Rainbow. It's by Alex Sanchez. Rainbow Road, Rainbow High, and I forgot the third book. But it's about these three boys in school. One's very flamboyant, dyes his hair, paints his nails, whatever. The other one is just this average, quiet gay guy. The other one is the football quarterback, and he's gay, and he's in love with the quiet one. And yeah, it's just really beautiful. Um, so Harry Potter, of course, all of the Harry Potter books. I can't choose one. Um, Twilight. I love all the Twilight books. And what else? I think those are the only books that come to my mind. Um, a couple of other questions. I already said what am I really scared of. What drives you? What drives me more? What drives me? Fear or failure? I would have to say that's like a both. Like that's like two things in one. Because one, I'm scared to fail, and two, um, I'm always constantly putting fearful situations, fearful situations into my mind. First time on stage. Let's see. As drag, I was okay. So my best friend, her fiance at the time, owned a Mexican restaurant, and um, I went to. I asked. I go. I want to do drag. And they're like, okay, well, what do you want to do? And I had a lot of local queens tell me, oh, well, you need to come out and promote us. Girl, I've been promoting you. Stop with that. So I went and I said, F it. I called one of my friends, Dominique, and I was like, girl, can you come do my makeup? She's like, I got you. She did my makeup. I found someone to do my nails. I made my own outfit with the help of the one who made my nails. Um, the one who made my nails, she helped me make my first bra. And then I found my own DJ. I found my own drag queens to go out and help be part of the show. And I found the bartenders, which is, of course, the place where he and Crystal worked at. So we did that. And then what else? Um, I sold that place out. I sold it out so bad that I made so much money that I was able to pay my debt. It was one of the best experiences of my life. I loved every second of it. Hence why I still go out and perform, because there's nothing else that makes me happier than performing. If you guys like what I'm doing, please push the like button. It means a lot to me. Um, so let's continue, okay? Um, let's see. A post just came up. Okay. Do I speak up when I feel like I'm not getting what I deserve? Um, yes and no. I would say to an extent. Meaning, if I did, It depends on the situation of what it is. Um, like, of course, relationships are needy, so on and so forth. It changes like that. So, um, when at work, yes. When I feel like I'm not being heard, I speak up. Like I said, it depends on the situation more than anything. Thank you for the like. Keep them coming. Have they said anything about opening up where you are? We are at, I think, halfway capacity. I think we're still at a level red or an orange. I know it's going down. Restaurants just started opening back, bars as well, but it's only half capacity or a little bit less than that. So, me and Mr. Mubu already went out once to go have uh, lunch, and that was pretty much about it. Um, okay, next question. How comfortable am I with saying no to things or people who don't bring me joy? Very easy. Here's why. I do have people in my life, whether it's personal, at work. I'm not rude or disrespectful, but I have no problem saying, "Gee, Wiener, what's wrong, Mama? What's wrong? You okay? Being okay. Being okay. Well, come here. There you go." Yes, because I feel like there's people either in my workplace or in my personal life, or just I'm more irritated than anything. So I'm just like, no, no. And one thing that I can't stand is when people say, "Are you mad at me?" No, I'm not mad at you. If I was mad at you, I would tell you. And if I do have to tell you, it's probably not going to be a very pretty sight. Um, Next question. Do I feel guilty if I put my needs first? Yes, I do actually. Um I do. I hate shopping for myself. Like, I have no problem, like, even if it's going to be a diamond painting or yarn, I kind of tense up and I'm like, no, I shouldn't. But hey, like, I'm not spending thousands of dollars, so why not? And I always try to get the approval of Mr. Mubu. And I mean, come on, he's going to say yes to anything. Well, most of this time there has been times where Mr. Mubu has been like, do you need it? And I'm like, no, but do I want it is a little different. So yeah, I would say I try. I try to not be guilty, but sometimes I do end up doing it. So yeah. Um, when was the last time you felt beautiful, smart, or powerful? I would say I would have to say, when was the last time I felt beautiful? I try to tell myself every day I'm beautiful. There's more days that I kind of put myself down. Like today, I did not go to the gym. I was supposed to. I was supposed to go hard. I was supposed to start a whole new workout, to get myself more motivated. And thanks to the hangover, yeah, I didn't go that way. But I mean, I think I am beautiful. I sometimes look in the mirror and I'm like, ew. But when I don't remember when. I just know it was recently. I do tell myself I'm beautiful. I think Mr. Mubu is more beautiful than me, but that's just me. Um, so yeah. If number 7, if someone tells me I'm not good enough, how do I respond? Um, if someone says I'm not good enough, how do I respond? Depends on who's saying it. Meaning, if Mr. Mubu said I'm not good enough, I would probably break down and ask him, why did he say that? Why do you feel that way? I'm sorry you do feel that way. I don't want you to feel that way. I want him to feel like I am good enough for him, which I don't think that's a problem. So, but if work said I'm not good enough, that really puts me in a damper. Like, okay, they might let me go because I'm not good enough to work for them. So that kind of puts me in a sad place. So, yeah, I think it affects anybody. Um, let's see. What else? What else? What else? Um, let's go on to the next question, number 8. How often do you apologize when it's not your fault? A lot. I guess I apologize a lot because I don't. Um, I would have to say like I apologize a lot just because I don't want to make others feel bad. Like I don't want the fault to be just on one person. Is what I'm trying to say. Like I don't want that. I want where it's equal on both sides. Does that make sense? I hope so. Um, yeah, I don't want, I do not want, let me see how I put this so I can stop thinking about it. I never want the other person to feel bad because of what's going on. I think everything is both right lane and left lane to where we're both at fault because somehow we crossed a path that did not need to go down in that direction. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay. Um, next question. What are some things on my bucket list? One, to get married to Mr. Mubu. Two, to have my own crafts room and have it decorated like with each wall of something different. So like one side's gonna be all dime paintings, the other side's gonna be Selena, the other one's gonna be pure Winnie the Pooh, and then something else on the other side. And then to have all my collections on shelves. Um, what you the best, which is better than enough pumpkin. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's see. Next question. What are two things that you regret? I don't think there's two things. I think I have a lot of regrets just because things that have happened in my life. But going going from there, um, I think everybody has a lot of regrets. Like even on daily things, like you regret not going to this gym or you regret, not eating that donut, like stuff like that, So we have a couple more before we finish up. Um, what is your dream job? My dream job is either being a flight attendant, just because I always wanted to travel. The one was dancing with Disney. I always wanted to dance with Disney. I always wanted to be a dancer at Disney. Um, and when I was in high school, I wanted to be a cosmetologist. So I wanted to do hair, makeup, and nails, and I always wanted my own business. But I wanted a taco shop in the back where you come in, you get your hair and nails done, whatever you want, and then you can have some tacos, like a little cafe. But I want it to be tacos. Okay, two more, and we're almost done. Um, what do you consider your greatest success? My greatest success is this. I graduated high school. I graduated college. I did not get my license for my college degree. Am I mad about it? No, it's just a waste of my money. Um, Finding the love of my life, helping my mom every chance I get, financially, physically, mentally, and emotionally. and just always trying to be there for people, even when they don't see it. Okay, one more. Who is your inspiration? My inspiration is Selena, because she worked really hard for from where she came from, and I strongly believe that I can do the same thing. The next thing is my mom. My mom is a very big inspiration because she shows me that I am strong. And I've seen to where my mom is strong, where she sees that she is not. And I tell her, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you did do it, but you are strong. And she is my motivation because I don't know how she does it, but she does it. And she's just simply strong. I would have to say my sister. My sister is also one of my biggest inspirations. Ever since I was little, looking up to her, she was always there for me. So she is my biggest inspiration, even still to this day. Where, she feels like, you know, what path should I take? But still, I'm watching her fight and fight and fight to get her and her family where they want to be and what they need. And I just love her strength, her ambitions, her motivation, and how she's just like my mom. She's strong. So, um, another inspiration. Who inspires me? Winnie the Pooh. I know he's a fictional character, but there's things that he says that makes you stop and like, wow, I can do it. And he just makes you smile. So we got some crocheting done. um, I really enjoyed our guys's live today with you guys. You guys definitely made me smile. You guys made me laugh. I hope I did the same for you. I'll be crocheting more. I will be posting the finished product later on this week. Hopefully, I can finish it. Excuse me, by the end of the week. But we'll do some more Q&As. We are on question number 8, 9, 10. We're on question number 11. So we'll finish more. I might do a whip and chat where I finish the Q&As, and then maybe we might do some more on the next live of Sunday Fun Day. So we don't know if we're going to do dime painting. We don't know if we're going to do coloring. We don't know if we're going to do crocheting. We don't know if we're going to be mowing the lawn. We don't know. So thank you guys for joining me. I love each and every single one of you. And what else? Be creative. Thank you guys so much for joining Crafting with Junior. And I will see you guys next week. Bye. Daisy.